All right, man. Let's talk about how Anthony Richardson can help the Detroit Lions, and most people are gonna think, well, he's probably talking about on the field. I'm not. Apparently, Seattle just came out and said that they not opposed to taking the quarterback at number 5. Now, I find that ironic. They signed Geno Smith and Jalen Carter getting a bit of trouble, and now they turn around saying that they not opposed to taking a quarterback at 5. So, to get behind Geno Smith now, with Jalen Carter messing up now, I think a lot of the suitors are now going to be kind of willing to pull, to pull back from, Jalen Carter, and he can drop. And like I said before, drag racing and all that stuff, man, dude, as long as he ain't facing no murder charge or something that serious, I don't really consider it being a major problem. You know what I'm saying? And if he was there at 6, I would pull the trigger on him, and I would hope he can be a model citizen. Now, somebody who who don't have a record for being in trouble or a known record for being in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, you know, you feel more safer. But a lot of them dudes, they done got covered up. I done heard stories about not even just athletes, about people, kids getting in trouble and they paying for it to go away. Multiple stories. You hear those type of stories and all that type of stuff, and how they sweep shit up under the rug about some of these dudes' character. It's a lot of, and everybody a criminal, no matter how petty or how major the crime is. They just a lot of people just ain't got caught. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do roll and stop in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Come on. A lot of people riding around insurance. They now make that a felony. That's not, that's not a felony, bro. I think going on for like 5, 6, 7 years now. So it all depends on how you look at it. But Jalen Carter could fall to us thanks to his own, issues and making a mistake at a bad time. And Anthony Richardson can be rising, and how he can help is somebody who really want to move up. Now, even before the combine, there was talks about him going number 2 to Houston. I can see Houston being dumb enough to make that happen. I can see Houston participating in that. Trust me, I can see it. An organization with no direction, an organization who do dumb shit. I can see them partaking in that. I really can. I can see them partaking in that. I can see them biting in that. But if they don't bite, if Arizona don't bite, which they probably won't. So I don't know who's gonna be number 1. Let's say the Bears say we stay there. Then it's Houston, and then it's Arizona, and then I want to say Indianapolis, then Seattle. I want to make sure I give y'all accurate depiction. Or accurate, yeah. Chicago, Houston, Arizona, Indianapolis, Seattle, Detroit. I would be so hurt if Detroit sat there at 6 and took Christian Gonzalez at 6. I would be hurt. I'm tired of them, reaching for players like corners and tight ends in the first round. I'll just be honest with you. I'd rather just look at this mock draft. I would rather them just move down, bro. I just rather them move down. I'm so tired of that shit, dude. And I'm not saying the kid not good. Don't know, don't care. But it's just the value of the pick right there. And I told y'all they took Jeff Okudah. We argued about that. And I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. That's not going to help Detroit get to where they want to get to next year. I'm telling you that. Not at number 6. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But with him rising up, he give you the ability to move down. If none of the teams bite in front of them, he gives you the ability to move down. You start to look, the Raiders sit at 7. You can say, you can really pump fake you interested, and leverage the Raiders to get him. You can leverage Atlanta, who need a quarterback possibly. You can leverage Carolina. Tennessee could be looking for a quarterback. You can do some package deals here. Like I said, I told y'all this, if you watch the Saquon, who look like he might be hitting the market today, because they might take Daniel Jones. If you can, act like you interested in him, Seattle could do the same shit. You act like you're interested in Anthony Richardson, or is it Will Levis, whoever it is, you act, because remember, think about it. If Stroud and Bryce Young go ahead of the first two quarterbacks, then what is it? It's Anthony Richardson and Will Levis. So somebody gonna be down there biting. Somebody like Carolina gonna bite and try to jump over the Raiders. And you can spank the fuck out of out of Carolina for him. Somebody like the Raiders, they want to move up one spot, you can tax their ass. You can tax them. You can say, you know what, y'all, just give me 39. Give me the one and give me 07 and give me 39 and move up one spot. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say, you know what, give me 7, give me 71, and give me Josh Jacobs to move up one spot. You say if you don't do that, you can call Carolina. And you still end up with, Christian, the old boy, if you want him. You can say, Carolina, I really want 9 and 40 for y'all to move up a spot. But you know what? We'll take 62. We'll take 9 and 62 if you don't want to do 40 to move up one spot. So Anthony Richardson is going to give Detroit some leverage. You know what I'm saying? He'll give some leverage. Give you some leverage. So yeah, him rising helps you. Now, if the Lions take him or not, that's for them to know and me to find out. But I think I like to be on both sides of I don't mind being on both sides of the spectrum at this point. The way I look at number 6, I just look at it as a luxury pick. That's why I look at a lot of y'all looking at it as, y'all looking at it, 6, and you know what I'm saying? To me, who I'm most looking at that 6 pick, I'm telling you, when you get that high, it's quarterback, pass rusher, blindside protector. So the guys I'm looking at, Bryce Young, Jalen Carter, Tyree Wilson, Will Anderson. That's it. Or any other quarterback you choose to like. Other than that, I'm not excited about the rest of them right now. Not at number 6. I'm not really. I like Myles Murphy, but I feel like I can move down and still get value. A cornerback that high, I like him, but guess what? He's not gonna come and help me next year like that. He gonna be Sauce Gardner? I don't know. Why not move down a spot or 2 or 3, get another second round pick, and be done with it? Get another second round pick and be done with it. Get a guy like, if you really like Josh Jacobs, to get you a known commodity that can help you. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm sitting at it at. Y'all love to talk about maximizing, picks. Maximize that. Maximize that. Maximize that. Maximize that. Oh, but yeah, that's I think that's kind of, I think that can help them. You can really leverage if people really want Anthony Richardson. You really, and the thing about it is, you really can leverage them. You really can get in there and leverage the Carolina, Atlanta. And the thing about it is, Carolina Raiders, they got quarterbacks that can bridge Anthony Richardson. Stidham. If it's Raiders tie, you got they want to bring Stidham back, who played good at the end of last year, and also they're tied to Jimmy Garoppolo. They tied to getting Jimmy Garoppolo. They tied to getting Jimmy Garoppolo, so they ready to bridge him right on in there. Now Seattle can get in there and play hardball too. Oh, we might take them, and somebody want to move up to number 4 and get them. So that's our biggest adversary right now is somebody ahead of us who need a quarterback. Now let's say Indianapolis bite and they say, well, we want Anthony Richardson, we gonna bite. Cool. Then Stroud is still in demand too. Or if Young there, somebody gonna be quarterback thirsty and feel like they gotta fill a need. Somebody gonna be quarterback thirsty. So Anthony Richardson opens up a number of possibilities for Detroit to get more picks. And more picks don't necessarily mean that you're looking to draft more players. You can get more in this draft. You can you can start moving those picks for known commodities to help you next year. You can start moving those picks for for picks next year, and so you can maneuver around and dominate the draft next year. You could turn some of those second round picks you get, you could turn them into a first round picks in the future or this year. So, like I said before, I think they're in a great position. Especially if Seattle don't. Let's say Seattle do they take Richardson? Then it's a good chance that probably Jalen Carter fall to you. Now, they still gonna hire choir boys and ain't gonna hire. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But if Jalen Carter fall to you at 60, you don't have to move up and get him. I think you did a good job. I'm just gonna roll the dice on his character. So shaping up to be, shaping up to be an interesting draft for the Detroit Lions. It's shaping up. If one thing don't go right, shaping up that something else might fall in their place. And Jalen Carter misconduct might be a good fortune for a team, another team. How far would he slide? I remember Sapp falling pretty far, I think, because of a rumor, which was messed up. So we just gonna have to wait and see. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link, hit my link trees. Everything there's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.